Hello, it's Thursday the 16th of February 2012 and I'm Martin Smith with the Daily Outlook from UFX Markets. The US dollar strengthened versus most major currencies as risk aversion grew following Moody's downgrade of Italy, Spain and Portugal. And as if that wasn't enough, they're now threatening to strip France, the UK and Austria of their top AAA ratings. Where were they won wonders in 2008? As a result, the US dollar, the world's main reserve currency, rose versus most major peers as investors sought safety. The Dow rose by 0.03% and the Nasdaq gained by 0.02%. Crude oil rose 0.10% on concern that tensions with Iran may hinder Middle East exports and closed at $100.90 a barrel. Gold fell by 0.10% to close at $1,718 an ounce. The euro fell versus the greenback after Moody's Investor Service cut the debt ratings of 6 European countries, sapping demand for riskier assets. In addition, Luxembourg Prime Minister Jean-Claude Juncker, the group's chairman, said he hadn't received the required political assurances from Greek leaders that austerity measures will be implemented. The euro-dollar's momentum is negative below 132.50, and as long as the pair's trading below this, the euro may continue to weaken. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 130.79 and a high of 132.15. The pound dropped the most in a month versus the US dollar as Moody's Investor Service said that Britain risks losing its top credit rating if the economy deteriorates. Pound dollar's momentum remains bearish below 157.70. The next support level on the 4-hour chart is at 156.50, and breaking this will probably cause the pound to decrease toward 156. Overall, the pound dollar traded with a low of 156.44 and a high of 157.89. Today, BOE Governor King is expected to speak. The yen fell to a 3-month low versus the dollar after the central bank increased its asset purchase fund to 30 trillion yen, expanding economic stimulus measures for the first time since October. The BOJ also said it will target 1% inflation for the time being. The dollar-yen's momentum is bullish as long as the pair's trading above 77.80. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 77.47 and a high of 78.53. No economic data is expected today. The Canadian dollar gained versus its US counterpart as the currency of the nation's biggest trade partner, the US, climbed and crude oil, Canada's biggest export, reached a 3-week high. As long as the pair's trading below 100.40, the US dollar's momentum is still negative. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 0.9978 and a high of 100.26. No economic data is expected today. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at UFX Markets for all your online trading needs.